Austin seems as if he's throwing shade at Catherine's new relationship. Oh, I saw that Catherine got like a hot new boyfriend, King Dong.
Yeah, we pulled him up last week. You want that photo again?
People thirst for, I mean, Catherine's not exactly like my type. I mean, she's pretty, I'll say that. But like, people are going crazy for her when she became single.
Oh, she's like a goddess. She's
Are
so
like
beautiful.
Losing their mind. So she's a hot commodity. Here he is talking about...
And moreover...
Because we're getting ready to end the pod.
Completely bury the lead here is that Austin has stepped into the ring. He has a podcast now. This is the first episode.
Oh, shit. It's got a lot of views, though.
It does.
Outside Voices.
Although the second one didn't seem to be performing nearly as well. So,
Golly.
he front loaded all the juice.
Yeah.
He like talks about spills the beans on the relationship in episode 1.
That's what people don't get about this game we're in.
Uh-huh.
You can't. It's not easy to do it every fucking day for years.
It's
okay.
True. It's not. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. This is 40 bands can't even get Fancy Chef. Good point. It's not a lot of money these days.
It's true.
So yeah, what was his story again?
This is her new boy.
He's a tattoo artist.
He's a tattoo artist. Mm-hmm. He looked fine, doesn't he? I mean, I have to turn my head.
He looked fine.
Yeah, they are two very beautiful people.
Shit, he probably used coconut oil.
I bet.
What was that? You remember that story? The TikTok dude who had like a sex tape leak and everyone was talking about coconut oil.
Jay Alvarez.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, I do. Of course.
The coconut oil meme. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was heavy into TikTok and every comment was about coconut oil. And I was like, what is happening?
Tree? Coconut tree?
But yeah. So let's see what he had to say. So him and his brother, Outside Voices. We love it.
Pod. So we need this is the last thing we're going to talk about right now. And they really need to know this. This is part of the breakup category.
I kind of like the setting. It's kind of fun. Like in back at night. It's kind of weird. A little fresh.
I don't hate what they did with the format.
Also, outside is good because I mean there's no reverb outside. That's
just planes and helicopters and shouting.
Right. I mean, but if you have good mics, you won't.
I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. I'm just yeah.
Gory. So Catherine had recently uploaded an image on Instagram of her and her new man. Right? There's her new man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't tell if he's doing character.
I don't know.
So, what was that like for you? People have a whole lot of questions. People want to know, who is this guy? Do you know this guy? How long has this guy been in the picture?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So don't get away from it.
I get it.
Don't get away from it.
Let me get situated, man.
How about let's just start with boom.
Now remember, you're still co-parenting with this woman, so you have to be respectful. Let's see how he does this.
Instagram picture is uploaded. What happened?
You want to know, like,
where were you when
the truth?
Where were you when
my honest?
He's still committed to that haircut. Which is, I mean,
I can't stop looking at the double hairline, man.
He's still the only one.
More committed than his marriage. He's committed to that haircut.
It's true.
It's just like a magnet in my eyes.
Like the hair doesn't talk back.
Ooh, nice.
Thanks. A little old-timey misogyny.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That hair doesn't serve me cold coffee. Come on. When is she gonna learn? Anyway.
Honest answer.
Just where were you? Where were you when the picture was uploaded?
What is this, 9/11? Where were you when
Where
that
were
picture
you
was
when it
uploaded?
happened?
Jesus, man.
I was with my kids at Sky Zone. Okay.
And were you aware that this picture was
Sky Zone? I gotta stop pausing. Sky Zone 6.
going to be uploaded?
That's the trampoline place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will say, there was a lot going through my head. It's a lot. Sorry, guys, if you hear the damn
Looks like he's
dog
beating off under the
barking.
blanket.
That's one thing about doing a podcast outside. We got some noises going on. But
See?
I was at Sky Zone.
He agrees.
By the way, he's in LA. It's not that cold. Well, okay, like let's not be.
It gets a little chilly. It's been
nippy.
chilly.
It's been nippy
It's been
out.
really
He's
nippy
wearing
out.
a jacket.
It was like 52 last night.
Yeah.
He says he's cold.
That's sweater weather.
He says he's cold, but he's like sweating.
True. All right, I'm playing it and I'm not talking. Stop.
Bullshit.
There was a lot going through my head. It's a lot. Sorry, guys, if you hear the damn dog barking.
I don't.
That's one thing about doing a podcast outside.
I don't.
I hear
some
it.
noises going on.
Then
But-
okay, so maybe bring it inside.
I was at Sky Zone. There was a lot going through my head when I seen it because I was playing with the kids. I was going down
were
the
you literally
slide.
shocked?
Bro, I was going down the slide, right? I was going down the slides like, wee, my kids and shit, playing around. Then I was uploading content on Snap as I was playing. And then since
You were hold on.
Yeah,
My
no,
God.
you weren't playing with your
Let's-
kids. You
let's-
were exploiting them for
What the fuck?
content again. As
Oh,
always.
I was like, oh, that's nice. You took your kids out for a fun day. No, I was filming them and putting it on Snap.
That's crazy.
Oh, Austin. Come on.
Isn't there new laws about that too?
Not in
nowadays?
Cali yet.
No,
Not
California.
yet.
Yeah.
Soon, right?
Hopefully.
I think something got passed, so he's fucked soon.
In Cali?
I think so, right? Didn't we
thought
talk
maybe
about
we
it?
did hear
It was
something
me.
Yeah,
about
didn't
that.
Demi Lovato
Yeah,
meet
exactly.
with Gavin Newsom
Yeah.
at one point?
Right.
Yeah, you're
Shout
right.
out Demi.
So, dude, he got a couple months more, maybe.
Well, I think it was just something like where they have to put a certain percentage of money in a savings account for the kids.
Something like that.
I mean, it's
Right.
something at the end of the day.
Which is good.
Signed
Yeah.
2 pieces of legislation to ensure children and teenagers who perform in online content are protected from financial abuse.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, that's great. Absolutely.
So financial abuse, but not.
Yeah, it's not going to save the kids from unwittingly
Right. They
performing.
established financial and legal protections for minors.
Okay, well, it's a
Right.
start. It's a start.
It's
It's
definitely
one
a
step
start.
closer to the whatever that law is that Hollywood has.
Coogan law.
Yeah.
law, yeah.
Yeah, and they expanded Coogan law too.
I like mugs.
Austin.
Oh, cool. Right on, Demi.
Austin, man.
her and I follow each other on Snapchat, you see like
Austin's like, when do I get the kids? I need to work.
Yeah.
You know, usually you switch off a week after week.
Right. It's
I need the kids back. I need to make money, girl.
The bubble.
the bubble of people posting new content. I look and I'm like, who is that? Who I think it is? She did it. She finally did it. She finally did it. There was a few things that were going through my head,
Did what?
right? One was she finally did it.
Did what?
Which
When I say,
Publicly
when I say
announced
finally,
the relationship.
finally
So,
did.
I mean, obviously, she's more than entitled to do that. I'm wondering if he knows him, if there's more story.
It
Well,
means that you
you'll see.
knew that something could be posted at any time, basically.
correct. I knew of him
how
way
long?
before anybody else knew about
For
it.
how long?
We're not gonna speak about the timeline because the timeline's a timeline, right? But what I will say
You catch
is
that?
No.
The one time you don't pause.
He said the
on the
timeline's
most
the-
critical
he's-
part of the entire video.
He's insinuating that
what I will say.
she may have been talking to him
is-
while they were still together. It
Yes,
seems like.
that seems
People
to
on the
be what he's
internet think
trying to say.
when news breaks or when they find out, I find out. But the truth is, I already knew about him and I've already met him a few times.
This is spicy. Hold on, let me go
Knew
back.
that something could be posted at any time, basically.
Correct. I knew of him
how
way
long?
before anybody else knew about
For
it.
how long?
We're not gonna speak about the timeline because the timeline's a timeline, right?
I mean, that's very nebulous.
Is nebulous, but he could. I feel like he's saying that to purposely have people draw the conclusion.
And he might
that-
be lying. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
shit.
Which is insane because, like, we know that he cheated on her constantly.
Serial
Like,
cheater.
Serial cheater, right?
Insinuating that
She cheated on him or something? that's what I took away from that, which
yeah.
is crazy.
That she's cheating or that it was too soon after they broke up.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what he meant.
My-
He goes, I don't want to tell the timeline because the timeline is the timeline. It's like, what are you trying to say?
Well, you know
I
what?
don't
He was cheating on her the whole relationship. If she cheated a little bit at the end, good on her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
right. That's
My
kinda,
takeaway is that they probably had an open relationship the last couple months of their marriage. or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's possible.
He's
It's
embarrassed to say, yeah, I let her be
He's
with
like,
other
whatever.
men when
Right.
we were technically still together. I think that would be embarrassing
That's
for
very
him and his masculine.
possible as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me
You
see where
think
this
he was
goes.
parked in the driveway?
what I will say is people on the internet think when news breaks or when they find out, I find out. But the truth is, I already knew about him, and I've already met him a few times. Good guy. Seems like a great guy.
That's good.
And has a lot of respect for me, which I appreciate.
That's great. That's
tough to do.
You know, one of my good close friends went through a divorce, and I met his ex's boyfriend, and I was later on talking about it, and he said he's a nice guy, he's respectful, and he treats the kids well. He's like, that's all I could ask for. I mean, it's so true. Like you could easily end up with a boyfriend who's just a total dick, and he's mean, and he doesn't like the kids, and there's nothing you can do. So
Yeah.
That's good. That's definitely a good thing.
Time I see him, he shakes my hand. We acknowledge each other.
Good, man.
Which is very important because, you know, he is someone who is around my kids.
Yep.
Which is very serious.
Yep. And, you know, I have daughters as well. You know, bringing another man around my daughters is tough for me, but
Just because, like, he doesn't want them competing with the dadness? What does he mean?
He
Because
needs
it's a man in the house around.
with young girls.
He wants to
Young
be
girl.
seen as the authority.
No, he just wants to make sure it's nobody creepy around his daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
he's
that's a
implying
first.
that. I think that. Okay.
He's implying that he is a good man and won't do anything weird to his daughters.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair statement or
Well-
a thing to say.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trusting
Her judgment.
Catherine's judgment on, you know, bringing in the right person that can be around our kids. So I let her have that. That's
So far, so good. Sounds pretty mature.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm hearing.
the only thing was the little bit of an implication. Like, if
That's
you don't
it?
want people to think that she cheated, you just say they started dating after we were officially done. Like, you just say that outright, right? The intentional ambiguity only serves to have people speculate about
Right.
it.
Well, it's possible she. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Well, but I'm kind of more impressed with the maturity that he's exhibiting right now. Go
Yeah.
on, Austin.
Yeah, that's nice.
But
Not my
also,
place
he has
to
sort
speak
of
on.
this American Psycho thing going on too, where he's smiling through the pain all the time. So I feel like a degree of it's like, oh, you know, I knew about this. I'm fine. Like, you're not clowning on me. I've known.
Well, I don't think he's hiding that he's like emotionally like hurt by it. He's been trying to get her back since they got divorced. It's been like all of his content.
I think you're talking about all the RV stuff.
Yeah.
I think that only lasted a month or so. I don't think.
I think it's an
he
ongoing
continued
joke
to do
he's
that.
been doing though.
Oh, okay.
He's been trying to make it work. You know.
another reaction I had was, and I said, when I mean finally in a way of like, now I feel like I'm set free from the internet. Because ever since our separation, everyone kept saying how I was obsessed with her, how I won't leave her alone, how I want her back. And so once she posted that, now it gives me freedom to
post whatever you want.
post whatever I want.
Even though
What? You were
When-
always
when-
free to do that. You chose to do a weird
So you
thing
mean
where
like-
you were living outside her house in an RV. That was your choice.
Yeah. That was
when you do post something, the hate still gonna come no matter what.
No, because I would really hope from you guys that
You can hope all
I
you
get,
want.
I get as much love and support that she has been getting, and I'm very, happy that you guys are supporting her, and that's what she deserves. But I also hope when I find somebody that makes me happy, you guys are happy for me.
lonely ass motherfucker.
Why do you have to make this about you right now, Austin? I hope when it happens to me, you guys show me as much
But I
support.
also hope
Yeah, I mean, they might. I don't know.
Oh my God, just be happy for her.
I mean, it is apparently your fault, the relationship. Bro.
when I find somebody that makes me happy, you guys are happy for me as well.
We will
That's
be.
what I hope. One day. So again, finally in that terms, right, of her finally being able to do it, which ultimately was going to set me free. And then also, second, extremely happy for her.
But he's not doing the T. How did you know the guy? How long did you know the guy? Tell me that. I care about this shit.
Want to talk about timeline?
Yeah, timeline's timeline.
Timeline is timeline, I guess.
And extremely happy for him. right? Because that's a big deal for all parties involved, for me, for her, and for him. You know, now he's involved in a lot that went on, you know, previously before him, and that's tough. That's not easy to do. You know what I mean? So,
Marty, the timeline's the timeline. Not said in Back to the Future. We know that's not true.
now he has to do.
Oh, what was that?
Sorry, I was opening a video.
Oh.
People
With-
are saying that that Austin actually does have a girlfriend, which is interesting because he's talking like hypothetical.
So he's okay. Okay.
And if it's this girl that they were saying in the chat,
Does it look like her?
looks just like
She
That's
looks
how
a
it
lot
always
like her.
is. That's what Kanye did. These guys, they get divorced from, and they miss their wives, and they find someone that looks exactly the same.
yeah.
I mean, she doesn't look exactly the same, but I see that she's got
Exactly.
like the same. She has a similar font.
She's the same font person. I mean, what about this one?
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay. Good for you.
Okay.
Hopefully, she also is respectful and likes the kids and all that.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, people not knowing him and giving their opinions about him.
Oh,
and
that's a whole thing on its own.
that's a whole thing about its own. So, again, I was really, really happy for her that she found someone that she can connect with on her level. Sorry, guys, I got all this hair
Are
from
you
this.
getting hot flashes? This nigga's
All
old
this
as
hair.
hell.
You don't even have a hair.
Hot
It's a lot. It's
flashes.
a lot for me right now. No,
You
but
get emotional.
chill. So again, finally, I was extremely happy for her, and I appreciate
He's not buying it.
It doesn't seem like he was buying it.
you know everyone's support for her. That was like my three biggest things. Was like
I
you know,
did not push a single fucking thing other than the space bar. Why?
I really hope that people can support her through this process because
Why?
we're both going through something new together. You know what I mean? Like
Custom.
she's she has a new man. I'm still trying to figure out.
Was
me
it on
and-
Fast Forward?
What?
Am I
No.
tripping balls?
You were tripping.
I thought it.
Wait, I
I
heard
thought it was
that
on Fast
too.
Forward.
I heard the speed increase there a little bit.
What?
That was
How
weird.
odd was
I
that?
heard.
Let me go back.
That was weird.
I'm glad you're backing me up.
for her. That was like my three biggest things. Was like, I really hope that people can support her through this
Yep.
process because we're both going through something new together. You know
Didn't
what I mean?
happen
Like she's
Wait, did I go
she
back
has a new
enough?
man.
It happened for like 5 seconds.
Oh, boy.
Found someone that she can connect with on her level. Sorry guys, I got all this hair
Are
from
you
this.
getting hot flashes?
But after this,
This nigga's old as hell. Hot
That's a lot. It's a lot for me right now. No,
You
but
get emotional.
chill. So again, finally, I was extremely happy for her, and I appreciate, everyone's support for her. That was like my three biggest things. Was like, I really hope that people can support her through this process because
there.
Yeah.
we're both going through something new
He goes,
together.
like,
You know what I mean?
super
Like, because like my three biggest things was like, I really hope that people can support her through this process because we're both going through something new together. You
what
know
is
what I mean?
happening?
Like
I got to move on.
she's, she has a
losing
new
it.
man. I'm still trying to figure out me and
I get it. You get it. Yeah, I mean, good for you, man. He sounds
know,
like he sounds really
I'm not
mature.
this.
He sounds like he's handling it really mature, and that's great. With the kids involved. Fuck yeah, man. Good for you.
Everyone's saying holding down the space bar will fast forward the video.
I did
Probably-
not. Is
maybe
that
it got
even true?
Stuck or
Right.
something.
It's
I
probably
mean, it's
true.
very easy for you to try.
Okay.
Would you like me to try it?
You can try. Everyone can try it. Everybody try it at home.
Okay. Here we go.
Dan,
Baby, I wasn't trying!
try it on that.
Jerry just wants to see it.
I feel like I would have known that if that was
Yeah.
a thing.
I'm trying to do it too. It's not working.
Not working.
I've been using YouTube long enough to know that that is a lie.